I have a new book out, and it's called The Changing American Consumer. And what's so exciting about this book is that it has longitudinal data. I go back over the past 10 years and look at how consumers have changed their attitudes and how they've changed their purchasing patterns and how businesses have really either responded or not responded to these changing patterns. And what's so important about this book is it can help businesses learn how to prepare for the future. It really is a 3-act drama. At first, we really saw how our grandparents, my grandparents, were savers. And then we have the baby boomers, and I'm a baby boomer. And in the 80s, we really liked to spend, and we were conspicuous consumption people. And then we went through this was in 2008, how the economy, the bottom dropped out. And it was like what our grandparents went through again. And now what we're seeing is that conspicuous consumption got many people in problems financially, emotionally, and obviously how they changed their patterns of behavior, because they had a lot of debt and they didn't know how to spend anymore. They didn't know how to save. They didn't save. And so now what's happening is we're going into a new way of acting and a new way of spending. But the third act also is how businesses are reacting, because during the second act, when we had baby boomers, retailers were pretty similar. They mimicked one another. They had the same type of products and services. And now in this third act, they're saying, we have to be different. Retailers really need to have products and services that are different from their competition. They need to not have heavy inventory. They need to speak to their consumers. In other words, know what their consumers want and deliver. And in this decade, right now, and in these years, that means offer savings. Consumers will buy high-ticket items like new cars, but consumers really want to know that they're not paying too much for that item. And that's why, for example, right now, coupons are so popular. Coupons weren't popular in the 80s. People were willing to overspend. That was a sign of status. Now, that is a sign of foolishness. And so consumers need to have their businesses speak to them and say, we value you and we are willing to protect your wallet.